Stoicism, the school of thought. He teaches us to focus on what we can control, accept what we cannot, and cultivate virtue in all aspects of life. In this video, we'll embark on a journey through the life and teachings of Marcus Aurelius, uncovering the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and learning how to apply its principles to stay calm and positive in our own lives, from his emphasis on self-reflection and gratitude to his advice on embracing discomfort and living with purpose. Marcus Aurelius's words will serve as our guide, illuminating the path to inner peace and resilience. Key principles of Stoicism. Imagine a life where you're no longer tossed about by the whims of fortune, where every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and where your happiness depends not on external circumstances, but on the strength of your own mind. This, my friends, is the essence of Stoicism. Introduction to Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism. Picture this: Marcus Aurelius, clad in his imperial robes, seated at his desk in the dead of night, pouring his heart and soul into his personal journal meditations. As he writes by the flickering light of an oil lamp, he's not just recording his thoughts, he's creating a roadmap for cultivating inner peace and resilience in the face of adversity. He knew that his words would echo through the ages, offering solace and guidance to countless generations. But who was Marcus Aurelius, and what is this ancient philosophy of Stoicism that he so passionately embraced? Born in Marcus Aurelius was not only a powerful Roman emperor, but also a devoted student of philosophy. He recognized that true power lies not in external circumstances, but in the strength of one's mind and character. The philosophy that guided Marcus Aurelius through the trials and tribulations of life as a Roman emperor at its core. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. It's a key principles of Stoicism, simple yet profound idea that can revolutionize the way we approach life's challenges. Marcus Aurelius understood that true power lies not in the external world, but in our own thoughts, actions, and reactions. By mastering our inner world, we become the architects of our own happiness and resilience. But Stoicism isn't just about passive acceptance, it's also about cultivating self-discipline and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius believed that by training our minds to embrace reason, virtue, and wisdom, we can develop the fortitude to face any obstacle that comes our way. It's like building a mental fortress that can withstand the storms of life, a fortress founded on the unshakable principles of courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. And here's the kicker: Stoicism doesn't just help us endure hardships, it teaches us to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, every challenge we face is a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. It's a perspective shift that can transform the way we approach life's ups and downs. So how can we start embodying these Stoic principles in our own lives? The answer lies in the practical wisdom of Marcus Aurelius himself. Get ready to dive into the emperor's toolbox of Stoic techniques and discover how to cultivate a calm and positive mindset in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius's practical advice. Picture Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, sitting alone in his tent on the battlefields of the Roman Empire amidst the chaos and uncertainty of war. He turns inward, finding solace and clarity in the practice of self-reflection and meditation. This is the heart of Stoic practice, and it's a technique that can be just as transformative for us today as it was for the emperor nearly 2 millennia ago. Marcus Aurelius understood that the key to a life of calm and positivity lies in the cultivation of Marcus Aurelius' practical advice. Self-awareness. By taking time each day to examine our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We can learn to identify our own biases, fears, and negative patterns of thinking and work to replace them with more rational, constructive perspectives. But self-reflection isn't just about introspection, it's also about cultivating gratitude and perspective. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to appreciate the blessings in his life, even amidst the challenges and hardships he faced. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can develop a sense of contentment and resilience that can carry us through even the toughest of times. Of course, cultivating a Stoic mindset isn't always easy. It requires us to embrace discomfort and adversity, to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to be avoided. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength by accepting that." We can't control everything in life. We paradoxically gain a greater sense of control over our own happiness and well-being. Ultimately, the goal of Stoic practice is to live a life of reason and virtue, to align our thoughts and actions with our deepest values and principles. As Marcus Aurelius put it, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be won by striving to live with integrity, compassion, and wisdom. We can find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends the ups and downs of fortune. But how can we apply these ancient Stoic teachings to the challenges of modern life? In the next section, we'll explore some practical strategies for bringing the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius into our daily routines and relationships. Get ready to discover the transformative power of Stoicism in action, applying Stoicism in modern life. In the hustle and bustle of our fast-paced, technology-driven world, it's easy to feel like the ancient wisdom of Stoicism has little relevance to our modern lives. After all, Marcus Aurelius didn't have to deal with the constant buzz of smartphones, the pressure of social media, or the existential threats of climate change and global pandemics. But the truth is, the principles of Stoicism are more applicable today than ever before. Take stress and anxiety. For example, in a world where we're constantly bombarded with information and stimuli, it's no wonder that so many of us struggle with feelings of overwhelm and unease. But as Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. By cultivating mindfulness, self-reflection, and a focus on what we can control, we can develop greater resilience and adaptability in applying Stoicism in modern life. The face of life's challenges, and what about relationships in an age of social distancing and virtual communication? It's easy to feel disconnected from others and from ourselves, but Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes not from external validation, but from living in accordance with our own values and principles. By cultivating integrity, empathy, and a sense of connection to the greater good, we can build stronger, more meaningful relationships with others and with ourselves. Of course, applying Stoic philosophy to modern life isn't always easy. It requires us to challenge our own assumptions, to step outside our comfort zones, and to embrace discomfort as a path to growth. But as Marcus Aurelius wrote, the art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. By engaging with life's challenges with courage, persistence, and a commitment to learning, we can develop the strength and resilience to thrive in the face of adversity. So how can we start incorporating Stoic practices into our daily lives? It can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day for self-reflection, practicing gratitude, or setting intentions for how we want to show up in the world. We can also seek out opportunities to challenge ourselves, whether it's taking on a new project at work, learning a new skill, or having a difficult conversation with a loved one. Ultimately, the goal of Stoicism is not just to help us weather life's storms, but to find a sense of purpose and meaning in the midst of them by aligning our thoughts and actions with our deepest values. And we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that transcends the ups and downs of external circumstances. And in doing so, we can become a force for good in the world, contributing to the greater well-being of ourselves and others. We've covered a lot of ground in this exploration of Marcus and the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, from the key principles of focusing on what we can control and cultivating inner strength to the practical advice of embracing self-reflection, gratitude, and discomfort to the application of Stoic philosophy. In our modern lives, we've seen how this ancient tradition can provide a roadmap for navigating life's challenges with calm, clarity, and resilience. But perhaps the most important takeaway from our journey with Marcus Aurelius is the power to transform. Our lives lies not in some distant future or external circumstance, but in the present moment, in the choices we make, the actions we take every day. As the emperor wrote, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. In other words, life is fleeting and unpredictable. Final thoughts and reflection: make the most of each moment to live with purpose, integrity, and joy. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and strength that allows us to show up fully for ourselves and others, to weather life's storms with grace and resilience, and to find meaning and fulfillment in the midst of it all. So as we come to the end of this video, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on how the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism might apply to your own life. What challenges are you facing right now, and how might a Stoic approach help you navigate them with greater ease and clarity? What practices can you start incorporating into your daily routine to cultivate a more calm, centered, and positive mindset? I want to hear from you in the comments below. Share your own and don't hesitate, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and join the conversation in the comments below. Together, let's explore the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism and discover how this ancient philosophy can transform our lives.